interface register, which is used to hold the intermediate output between two stages. Okay, and these are also called what? Latch or buffer. This is called what? Interface registers, or you can say latch, or you can say buffer. Okay, so there is number of registers are there, and there is what? Latch or interface register between is two stages. Okay, again what happened? All these stages in the pipelining along with the interface register, they are controlled by a common clocks. All are connected to what? Common. They all are connected to what? Common clocks. They all are connected into by the help of common clock. All are connected into common clock. So when instruction will be load to this pipelining process, when the timing is allocated, the execution process will be started. So get it? In pipeline process, a pipeline has two ends, the input ends and the output ends. Between these ends there are multiple stages or segments such that output of one stage is connected to input of next stages. Output of one stage is connected into input of next stages. Each stage perform a specific operation. Interface registers are used to hold the intermediate output between the two stages. This interface register also called what? Latch or buffer. All these stages in the pipelining along with the interface register are controlled by a common clock. Okay, so next there is a what? Space-time diagram. There is a space-time diagram through which will explain the execution cycle of a pipelining process. So execution pipeline process. So come to what? Execution in a pipeline. Normally this stage space-time diagrams draw like this. Look, suppose there is what? Three stages is there. 1, 2, 3, or you can say three instruction are there, and instruction having 4 phase. 1, 2, 3, and this is what? 4. This is what? Clock cycle. X-axis. This is what? Clock cycle. And this is what? Y-axis. Stages. Okay, suppose this is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 clock cycle, 2 second clock cycle, 3 clock cycle, 4 clock cycle. This diagram is also called what? Space-time diagram. Space-time diagram. Space-time diagrams. Okay. So next execution in a pipeline processor. So there are two concepts. One is non-overlapped execution, another one is overlapped executions. So non-overlapped execution. So what do you mean by non-overlapped execution? Or you can say this is what? Your non-pipelining concept also. So look what happened in non-overlapped pipelining concept. Now execution sequence of instruction in a pipeline process can be visualized using a space-time diagram. So what is space-time diagram? Maybe 1-2 more question will be asked in your BPUT exam. What is space-time diagram? Now execution sequence of instruction in a pipeline processor can be visualized using a diagram that is called what? Space-time diagram. For example, consider a processor having 4 stages and left there be 2 instructions. Let there be 2 instructions to execute. We can visualize the execution sequence So how many stages are there? Now 4 stages are there, and how many instruction is there? 2 instruction is there. How many instruction is there? 2 instruction there. So look the diagram, space time diagram. Look. So how many stages are there? 4 stages are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many stages are there? 4 stages are there. Okay. So this is S1, S2, S3, and this is what? S4. 4 stages are there. So how many instruction is there? 2 instruction is there. How many instruction is there? There will be a 2 instruction to be executed. 2 instruction will be executed. So तीन चार पाँच छः सात 2 3 4 5 6 7. Another one is wait agenda. So first instruction he will phase 1. After that he will complete second stage, then third stage, then instruction 1, and this is what? Instruction 1. So instruction 1 is complete his task, because in one phase only one execution will be, or one instruction will be executed. So this is in stage 1. So S1 I1 instruction is executed. In stage 2 second instruction, in stage 3 first instruction, and stage 4 first instruction. Suppose after finishing this operation, we will go for the second operation. In we go for the second execution of the second instruction. So what happened here? Now again it will like this: I2, I3, sorry, I2, and this is what? I2. Suppose this is what? 1 minute, and this is what? 1 minute. This is 1 minute, and this is 1 minute. Total how many minutes will take? 4 minutes. So after complete this first instruction, then we'll go for the second instruction. This again it will take what? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, and 1 minute. Okay, so 4 minutes. Okay. So if this is what? 1 cycle, and this is 1 cycle, and this is 1 cycle, and this is 1 cycle. So total how many cycle is required to execute one instruction? 4 cycle. So total how many cycles is required to execute 2 instruction? Now 8 cycles. So total time equal to 8 cycles. So it required how many cycles? 8 cycles to complete one instruction. This is a text. This is happen in non-overlapped execution. No one is overlapping here. No one is overlapping here. Yes or no? This is called what? Non-overlapped execution. Non-overlapped execution. Then look what happened in overlapped execution. What happened in overlapped executions? So what happened in overlapped execution? Same things. Let's draw the diagram. How many stage? 4 stage. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So now overlapped execution, what happened? Now when I1 is executing his first instruction, then he will move for the second stage. He will move for the second stage. At that time, when I1 instruction when move for the second stage, stage 1 is free. So now we can insert another instruction here. Yes, we can insert here. We can insert another instruction is here. This is what? I2. Okay. So after when I1 is completed stage 2, he will move for what? Stage 3. At the same time, we can move the stage 1. So now this stage is what? Blank. So we can move this second instruction to stage 2. At the same time, when he will complete his first instruction is complete his third stage, he will move for what? this one, this one. Again he will move for what, this. So at the same time we can move it into which stage, we can move it into what, uh, this is. So one instruction is stopped there. So instruction 1 is complete his all stage, yes or no? But after finishing one, the second instruction will move to which one, this stage. Which one? This stage. So how many time it will require? Look here, 1, this is suppose 1 clock cycle second, 3, 4, 5. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many clock cycle it require? Now total time or total clock cycle is what, 5 cycle. How many cycles are there? 5 cycle. So non-overlapped execution it required how many cycle? 8 cycle. But in overlapped execution it required how many cycle? 5 cycles. Okay, so which one is better? Obviously overlapped execution is better, because in less time we can perform more than one operation simultaneously. Okay, so these are the execution in pipeline processor. One is non-overlapped execution, another one is overlapped executions. Get it? So next we will go for the pipeline stages. What? Pipeline stages. So how many, initially I told you there is what, some phases I already wrote here. I told you that these are the phases are there. Number of phases, how many phases are there? 5 phases are there. Basically we are following which processor execution, RISC processor execution system. So there is what, how many phases are there? 5 phases. So what are the stages in pipelines? RISC, we are using RISC processor. RISC processor has 5 stage instruction pipeline to execute all the instruction in RISC instruction set. So following are the phases, following are the 5 stages of RISC pipeline with their respective operations. So number 1, stage 1. So stage 1, this is called what? Instruction fetch. Instruction fetch. In short it will write what? In short it will write what? IF. What? Instruction fetch. Then so instruction phase. What happened in instruction phase? Now in this phase or stage, in this stage, the CPU reads instruction from the address in the memory whose value is present in the program counter, next stage 2. This is what? Instruction decode. What? Instruction decode. This is what, in short we write what? IT. Stage 2, instruction decode. In instruction decode what happened? Now in this stage instruction is decoded and their register file is accessed to get the value from the register used in the instruction. So what happened in second stage? In the second stage in this stage, instruction is decoded and the register file is accessed to get the values from register used in the instruction. Then stage 2. After that, stage 3. Stage 3. This is called what? Instruction execute. In short we write what? IE. What happens in instruction execute? In this stage ALU operations are performed. What happened? So there is a less amount of space, that's why I am writing here, just to have a look. In this stage ALU operation are performed. ALU operation are performed. Next, stage 4. In stage 4 what happened? The memory access. That is, in short we are writing MA. Memory access. So in this stage what happened? Memory operands are read and write from or to memory that is present in the instruction. What happened here? Now memory operands are read or write from or to the memory that is present in the instruction. Next, stage 5. Stage 5 is what? Write back. In short we can also write MB. So what happened in this stage? Whatever computer or phased value is written back to the register present in the instruction, or whatever the output is come, it will be phased and written back to the register present in the instruction. So what happened here? In this stage, computed or output value, or you can say phased value, is written back to the register present in the instruction. Okay. So in the next video we will discuss about the performance of a pipeline processor. So it is taking much MB and it is not possible to upload in YouTube because we don't have some technical supports. So we'll go for in the next video about the performance of a pipeline processor. Thank you everybody.